Jerry Ricciuti's been following this story all day like myself. Jerry, what have you found out here from the scene today?
When talking to investigators, we understand that there's a lot to piece together in all of this, a lot of unanswered questions. Some, as we're finding out, you may never have answers to. As investigators from both Youngstown Police and Fire, as well as a team of agents from the State Fire Marshal, went through the burned-out remains of the house on Parkliff, authorities believe the blaze that killed 5 young children started in a front first-floor living room.
There was a 9-year-old, there was a 3-year-old, there was a 2-year-old, and there was twin 1-year-olds.
Calls to 911 started just before 11:30 Sunday night, and the first crews were on the scene 2 minutes later. They found 26-year-old Amy Acevedo outside. She had jumped from the second-floor roof to escape, but her children were trapped inside. Word of the fire spread quickly, some coming to see for themselves after learning about it on the morning news.
My stepdaughter was texting me this morning about Christmas, and I'm like, I'm in tears. You know, there's babies that just died.
You could smell the smoke, and you could see the whole block cordoned off by the fire department.
Pastor David Campice lives a block away from the scene. He tells me while many will ask why a tragedy like this happens, answers aren't always available.
Sometimes you just have to acknowledge that there are things that go on in the world that are not God's will. This is one of them.
In the meantime, investigators believe the fire appears to be accidental.
So far, I do not see anything leaning towards a criminal investigation.
Now, at this point, they're going to have to wait until autopsies are completed on all 5 of those young victims, and then at that point, hopefully, they'll be able to determine just exactly how this fire started.
Just a few minutes ago, we talked with Reverend Lewis Macklin. He seemed very appreciative of all the support that's already been going on around here.
And he's been reaching out to the family of the Acevedos to see what their needs are, as we've been saying over the last hour or so, finding a concerted way for the community to help them.